Hey there, it's J-Dog. Hey, today I'm on the Holland America Zuider Dam doing a 14-day cruise to the Caribbean. And in this video, I'm going to show you some of the ports of call. Well, it's Thursday morning and we are coming into St. Thomas, Charlotte Amalie. And it's about 7 o'clock. I just got up to look out what was going on here from our balcony. And yeah, it looks like there's a couple other cruise ships in here. So it's going to be pretty busy in the port with all these thousands of people. One of the things you see there right in the middle of the frame is a little tramway that goes up the mountain here, right to the below the base, and that's called Paradise Point up there. And one of the things we're gonna do today is ride that tram up there. It's supposed to be excellent views of the harbor, so that'll be neat. Well, I'm on dry land about to explore St. Thomas. That was pretty cool coming in this morning. But don't have much planned today other than just walking around, maybe going to the top of that mountain and see the sights. Well, we're on a tram up to Paradise Point here at St. Thomas. This is the first little thing we're doing. You can see the cruise port there. We're going up one of the hills. You can see what we're doing. This is the view from Paradise Point. Got off that tram, which was a little shaky. I don't really care for heights, but you do get quite a spectacular view of Charlotte Amalie. You can see the tram going down there. But that's the center of town, the center of the frame there, right over that Regent Princess is the town. Might walk in there, but boy, it's really spectacular. That's a restaurant in back of me here. We had a light lunch there, and it was pretty good. We had a couple chicken jerk tacos and a soda. It was not too bad. And now we're going to make our way down on the tram. I'll show you some things going down. I'll be glad when it's over. I don't like heights. Well, we're going down.
And then we end up in, where?
Galveston.
Galveston.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, we're in.
About 10 hours.
Oh, 10 hours.
Odessa.
We drive to that port. Supposed to be home before you.
Whoa.
Probably.
Whoa.
Quickly.
Yeah. Well, we just retired, so
Oh.
She won't stay away
back-to-back
from home
cruise
that long.
on the Carnival.
Well, I'm walking into the center of Charlotte Amalie. We just got done coming off the tram. I think you can see in the background where we went up to there in Paradise Point. My wife went back to the ship. Leg was bothering her, so I'm gonna just walk in. It's about a mile. I can use the exercise after all the heavy food. But beautiful view here on this walkway. I'll show you a clip. You can see the good view of the 3 cruise ships that are in here. And our ship is the smallest, believe it or not, 1,900 passengers. Those probably all hold 3,100 or more passengers. This is a nice little walkway into the center of Charlotte Amalie. This is the second time I've been to St. Thomas. I was here on another cruise, and all we did was really get off the boat and get over to St. John. So I wanted to take the chance to see what Charlotte Amalie, just take a peek at it before we have to head back. This is Main Street, where a lot of the jewelry stores are. People are cruising by. Yeah, watch stores. Diamonds, Rolexes. You can see sapphires, rubies, tanzanite, emeralds. Yep. And it just goes on and on. Must be the jewelry capital of the world. Little alleyway between streets here. I'm just walking down. How to get back to I was off Main Street, so this is going to the street along the water. Well, I decided to take a taxi back to the cruise ship. It's only about 1.5 miles back there, but it's just very hot and I just didn't feel like walking. Taxi ride was $6, so makes it easy.
Well, that was a little bit of St. Thomas. In these cruise ports, you don't get to really do a lot other than maybe see something scenic and go down into the town and see what it looks like. But it was good. Temperature today was very humid, very warm. I think I mentioned that. I think it was probably 87. So I had to take it slow. But I'm heading back down to the ship now, and we'll get in some air conditioning and with a cool drink. So as I said, that was St. Thomas. Pretty good. We had not a bad day. It was other than being very humid and very warm, but just kind of walked around. And tomorrow we stop at St. Maarten. And I think what we're going to do tomorrow is just do a beach day. It's supposed to be pretty good weather. And I think we're just going to go into the Great Bay Beach and just kind of hang out, not hurry. We've been there before and it's gone up to the French side and done some tours. So I think we're just going to take it easy and enjoy the beach. Well, I'm here in St. Maarten. Just landed this morning in Philipsburg, the Dutch side on the southern part of the island. You can see the Zuider Dam in the background here. And today I'm just going to go for a little walk in town. Not feeling that good. Something's up with my ostomy, but I'm going to take it slow. I'll show you a beautiful view of the bay here. Hold on. Yeah, this is Great Bay in Philipsburg, and noted for a beautiful beach. Windy today. Sailboats there, but gonna walk in and see what it looks like. So this is just kind of once I made the turn to get off the ship here, the marketing stuff, little shops and stuff here on the cruise port. It's kind of nice conditions here. We're gonna take the water taxi over to Great Bay Beach. Yep. Here's the water taxi. It's just going to take us across the bay there on the other side over there. So don't have to walk around in this 86-degree heat. It's pretty hot. Yeah, that was pretty quick. Took about 2 to 3 minutes, and we're over here on Great Bay Beach. Beautiful day here. They said it was going to be kind of cloudy and rainy, but doesn't look like it. Well, pretty beach here. It's just hot. It's humid, about 86. Nice breeze, but very, very warm out today. I've been to St. Maarten before. My wife and I, we took a cruise at the late 1990s. Took a bus tour around the island. Went out to the beaches on the French side, and stopped at Marigot, the French capital, but never really spent any time here in the Dutch side. We immediately just got on a tour and just went. So I wanted to just kind of walk around and see what the little town was like. Well, this is the first church I've seen here, Philipsburg United Methodist Church. Looks like it's battened up pretty good for the hurricane season. Well, I had seen in a tour, this was the courthouse here, one of the oldest buildings in St. Maarten. I'll zoom into that pineapple. And the pineapple's up there. And I'm back out by the beach here. I'm walking eastward. Ships are on my shoulder here, but just got by all the jewelry places and wanted to see what the beach again looks like. It's like a public beach, but every square inch of sand is taken up by chair vendors. I want to sell you a chair, but the water looks perfect. Water looks really good. You can see the ships in the background there. Well, I'm down by the water. Close I'm probably going to get. It is really hot out here, but the water is nice and turquoise blue, just like it's advertised. Pretty day. It was my plan today that was to just rent a beach chair and kind of hang out by the beach. But it's a little too hot for that, and I mentioned I'm not feeling that good with my ostomy here. I got a little bit of a thing with my output. So I'm just taking it easy and doing a stroll. Well, right here in the beach, St. Maarten of Tours, Roman Catholic Church. Well, this is that Catholic church. I had to go around the block. I'm gonna walk over here to this statue, see what this says, and then I'm going to take a look inside. Now this is a little shrine here to Our Lady of La Salette. I was very, very fortunate to attend daily mass here at noontime. I wasn't expecting it. I just happened, I wanted to go and take pictures of the church, and they were just gathering for mass. So that was a blessing and really the high point of this little visit to St. Martin. I want to make my way back over to the pier, and my feet are tired and it's really, really hot. So show you a couple more clips and I'll get back on the water taxi. Some more shots here. I'm just going to take this little historical plaque here. Captain Hubert. Tough to read it with the sun washing it out, but I'm going to go get on the ferry here and by St. Martin. Wish I could have gone in the water, but here we go.
Touching hands, Neil Diamond, right? Touching out, touching me, touching you. Everybody, let's go! Sweet Caroline, ba ba ba. The times never seem so good, so good, so good, so good.
Well, that was my short tour of St. Martin. Water taxi ride was actually one of the high points. It's right sort of at the end of the cruise dock. $7 back and forth all day long if you want. So definitely beats walking into the city, or the town rather. But no, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed attending mass there. Unexpected pleasure. So tomorrow is St. Lucia. I'm not sure if I'm going to get off the boat based on how I'm feeling, but we'll see you there. Farewell, St. Martin. We had actually, the weather was good other than being super hot, but it was a good visit.